Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Nittany Lions will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense comes onto the field first today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
And that's the first sack of the day. But I'll tell you what, this team has been doing it so far throughout the season. They're in the top 10 in sacks for a reason. They pin their ears back and they get after quarterbacks.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. And he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And he just flat missed it. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
So Penn State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make the play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke.
Oh, he's got some space. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. And off to Jones. Crosses the 40. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Badgers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. They'll move the tight end. They're going to ride this running back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
The Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Makes the grab on the left. Turning it on. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration.
Looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Badger. The extra point here would tie the game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the point after is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Leaves it with the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important to get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, take everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
The give to the left. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll get rid of it. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. The Nittany Lions, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. And off to Jones. Can't get him to the ground. And he must have felt like there were 15 guys on defense, and he dodged a bunch of them in the backfield, but still knocked down for a loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Fox. They'll run the screen. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Power football with the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Oh, better look out! They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Moving away from pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Throwing to the end zone, and it's picked off.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
And off to Jones. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking for a man, it's Fox. Quick strike complete. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Here's the pressure. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 30. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. The Badgers are flying down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Give to the running back. And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dodged a couple, but he's knocked down for a loss. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Trying play action. Got it behind the line. It's Booth. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Dropping back, it's Fox. Hauls it in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Forced out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd and short, what they like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now, it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out of space. Let's see what he can do.
And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Trying to pick it up on the ground. On his feet at the 40. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
3rd down and inches. Everyone in the stadium knows they're going to be physical and they're going to run the football, but they still execute at a good level. Not only picking up the 1st down, chewing up more yardage to make this drive even easier.
It's on target and complete. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line, David Holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, elation on one side, deflation on the other, in the hotly contested battle for the brass spittoon. Indiana is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Hoosiers fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back to throw, it's Fox. Got it in the middle, it's Barry Johnson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Going to sling it on second down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
From the gun, give on the inside. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The Nittany Lions line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He might want another play. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Here's a heat. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Out of the shotgun on third down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Now, fourth down.
The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, Penn State.
And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And it's incomplete on third down.
Man, that's the start you absolutely talked about and discussed in the locker room. This defense, they didn't have a lot of success in the first half. They needed some good things to go their way, get a stop, create some momentum. Great first drive by this defense. Now their offense has got to put some points on the board.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Found a little space, and he's got forward to the 35.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down, get something positive. But how about the defense just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field?
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Fires to the wideout. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Takes it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll try it over the left side. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you got to have balance. You can't always throw for it on third down. You've got to be able to run it as well, and they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
Dances away to buy time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Going for it all. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Oh, he got loose. Return takes it inside the 30, down to the 28 as the defense has him setting up shop from there.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Fox. Fakes to grab. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, I thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. To the air on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. That's reeled in. It's Williams. What a cut. Now he's loose. Ernie on the Jets. The tag. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Charlotte has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 24 to USF. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And off to Jones. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And some room to work. Breaks into the open. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Wants to throw. It's Fox. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. You can hear the roar all the way to Mount Nittany after he got in the backfield and made the play.
And they always give you something to roar about, don't you? These Penn State linebackers, I don't know where they find them, but...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, this defense has a 3-possession lead at this point. You're seeing how dominant they are up front. They've done such a good job recruiting D-linemen, linebackers, guys that can blitz. They've got speed. They've found guys in the portal. They've recruited guys out of high school, and they are just eating right now.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Right back to him on the ground. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give to the back. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. And the Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll give it to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Now he's going to break the pocket. The throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Denmark. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The Nittany Lions line it up with a 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
The salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. You just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Looking downfield, it's Fox. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Puts it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Gets it past the marker. Across the 25, he's got room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Penn State! That one ought to give them full control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And this defense has been flying around. They are everywhere. There's 6 sacks on the day, spreading it around, multiple people coming from every angle. This QB has had a nightmare of a day.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Pressure coming. Stands in and takes the hit. Makes the grab deep. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long, under pressure. They're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The inside handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. Makes a connection. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Badgers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the 1st half, and
gonna let it fly. Pulls it in down the sideline. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. The Nittany Lions have moved it inside the 20. Wide receiver going in motion. From the red zone, looking for a man. Snagged in the middle, it's Reynolds. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. The give and tick, 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 tick. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Might be changing the route. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. And they're able to get him on the ground. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Denmark. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the change. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked him right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Louisiana Tech made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Bulldogs. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hand off to Jones. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll keep it himself. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. The Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Fox. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play. Reels it in down the left side. Timeout is called with just a single second left. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's got it down the right side. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting.